Everyone's favorite alien doctor from the planet of Gallifrey, Doctor Who, currently played by Jodi Whitaker, is currently winding down her tenure as the current regeneration of the Doctor on the popular British sci-fi fantasy series 13th season. The first Doctor, William Hartnell, headlined the classic series from 1963 to 66. When he departed the show, the producer at the time, Innes Lloyd, came up with the brilliant idea that since the Doctor was an alien, he could transform himself physically into a new form, thus renewing himself. So in the fourth episode of the serial The 10th Planet, which took place during the classic show's fourth season, the first Doctor regenerated into Patrick Troughton's second Doctor. So the big question that every Whovian is asking right about now is who will be the 14th Doctor? Join Trender as we discuss some of the names of potential candidates who have been floating around in recent months. Olly Alexander, one of the most popular choices for Whitaker's replacement, and the one that the bookies seem to have been most focused on for a bit, was Olly Alexander, best known for his work on Russell T Davies' British drama miniseries It's a Sin. And as fans of the Whoniverse already know, Davies served as head writer and executive producer of the reboot series from its first season to its fourth. But it seems Alexander just ruled himself out of the running for the role in a recent interview that he gave to the Press Association. Olly confirmed he would not be the new Doctor, although he was excited about the prospect of Davies returning to the series once again as its showrunner for the upcoming season. Omari Douglas. Douglas, although a bit of a newcomer, is another actor rumored to be in consideration. The Sun reported recently he was the new frontrunner for the role, and TV Insider referred to him as the perfect candidate on so many levels. Douglas also appeared on the series It's a Sin, playing the character Roscoe Babatunde. Previously, he appeared in Midas Man and Wise Children, and in early 2021, he starred alongside Russell Tovey at London's Vaudeville Theatre. Michael Sheen. Another potential Doctor-to-be the bookies have taken a keen interest in is Michael Sheen, who previously appeared in other sci-fi offerings like Tron Legacy, Good Omens, and Passengers. And according to a viewer poll conducted by RadioTimes.com, he currently is fans of the series' first pick for the coveted role. Not only does Sheen seem qualified, but he's also previously made an appearance on Doctor Who, just as Peter Capaldi had done in the 2008 episode Fires of Pompeii, before taking over as the 12th Doctor following Matt Smith's run. Sheen voiced the evil TARDIS energy-sucking entity House in the 6th series. Hey, if you're enjoying this video so far, be sure to give it a like, and subscribe to Trender if you haven't already. And stick around to learn about a few more stars currently in the running to be the next Doctor. Lydia West. While Jodi Whitaker's time on the series has been met with mixed to poor response from fans, that has had little to do with the fact that she's a woman. What fans typically point to as being problematic with the series in recent years has been Chris Chibnall's writing, which is often said to be uneven and disjointed. Even though we'd love to see Whitaker shine under Russell T Davies' triumphant return, her days are sadly numbered. But another actress who's been rumored to have been in the race to be the next Doctor is Lydia West. Like Olly Alexander and Omari Douglas, she also appeared in It's a Sin as the compassionate roommate to the other residents of the Pink Palace, Jill Baker. Back in October, UK bookmakers even had to temporarily suspend bets on who the 14th Doctor might be because of the sheer number of people guessing she might be it. Michaela Coel. Yet another lady in the running to be the new Doc is two-time BAFTA-winning actress Michaela Coel, who earned recent accolades for the limited series I May Destroy You, which she both created and starred in. Coel is also a familiar face for science fiction fans, as she previously acted in shows such as Aliens and Black Mirror. Having already earned her sci-fi street cred, Coel would definitely be a breath of fresh air playing the 14th Doctor. Though many people have speculated she's unlikely to want to give up her freedom and enter into a long contract performing someone else's material at this point in her career. Tania Miller. Best known for her starring roles in The Haunting of Bly Manor, Witless, and Years and Years, Miller has become quite the popular choice for the next Doctor, especially after Russell T Davies announced his long-hoped-for return to the series. One potential hang-up is the fact that Miller has already appeared on the show. She previously portrayed the 12th regeneration of the Time Lord, known as the General, during the Peter Capaldi years. Miller has also appeared in offerings like Netflix's 2019 comedy series Sex Education, Amazon's 2019 sci-fi drama The Feed, and the 2015 Channel 4 BBC series Banana, which was also created by Russell T Davies. Richard Ayoade. Best known for his role in the It Crowd as the socially stunted yet lovable nerd Maurice Moss, as well as being the presenter for the reboot of the British game show The Crystal Maze, Richard is quite the character. He's quirky, offbeat, and incredibly witty, and his bursting with life personality would work perfectly as another comical incarnation of the Doctor. Whovians have been hoping to see yet another funny male Doctor ever since fan favorite Matt Smith left in 2013. Kevin McNally, perhaps known best for playing the pirate Joshua M. Gibbs in all 5 of the Pirates of the Caribbean films, and the character Hugo Lang in the classic Doctor Who serial The Twin Dilemma, McNally recently made another appearance on Doctor Who, starting with the Flux episode Village of the Angels, as Professor Eustachius Jericho. In November, fans began prematurely congratulating the 65-year-old actor for being the new Doctor on his social media pages. But apparently, now that Flux has aired, it appears as if they were merely getting a bit too excited about his appearance in the series' last 3 episodes. It's pretty unlikely he'll be playing the Doctor at this point. Matt Berry. Berry has appeared in a handful of British comedies such as Toast of London, The Mighty Boosh, and The It Crowd. His most recent role was playing the lead in the FX series What We Do in the Shadows. While his previous roles saw him playing outlandish, blusterous characters, being the Doctor would be a bit of a departure. Since Stephen Toast is all geared up to return for Toast of Tinseltown, Berry just might be ready to try on a more serious role for a change of pace. Vicky McClure. Having appeared in series such as This Is England, The Secret Agent, Broadchurch, and Line of Duty, McClure has a pretty impressive CV. In Line of Duty, her character Kate Fleming always fought for the underdog, demanding justice for those who needed it the most, so it's not very difficult to imagine her playing the heroic Doctor who can't seem to pass up a cry for help. And now that the nefarious Master is back in the show, she could easily adapt her experience chasing down crooked cops into taking on evil Time Lords. Now it's time to hear from you. Who would you most like to see pick up the sonic screwdriver after Jodi Whitaker's era ends? Let us know in the comments section below. And before you go, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to Trender if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.